JoJo here, the Joyous Genealogist, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Channel is about temple and family history work, and I am here to help inspire others in their temple and family history work. So if you're not a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, that's okay. You're going to learn a lot about our religion and a lot about genealogy alongside that. So just don't leave if you're not a part of our faith, because you're going to learn a lot about it and you never know what could happen. So, all right, so to get started, before we get into today's video, which is going to be about how to print names to take to the temple, I wanted to show you guys something really quick. I started a group several videos ago, and if you go to the 1950 census, right here, you can see my cursor right here. Click on that, and when you click on that, it's going to take you here. And this is where our group is on my screen. It shows me, or it shows, I don't know what it looks like on your screen. It probably looks the same. So I have two groups. Family search group, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I have two groups. I have one for my ward where I invite others to contribute in doing ordinances for my family. And so I can do so I can add anybody to that group that wants to take names to the temple for me, and that's super cool. I'll show you guys that later. But right here, there's the Joyous Genealogist group. So I'm going to add this link into the description, and will always be in with all the main links on my page, because I want everybody to be able to easily find this. So what this group is really cool. So this is just for our YouTube channel, and you can just click on the link. It will send me a request to accept you to the group, and this will keep track of all the names in the family reviews that we do in the group. And right now we're at 134 families reviewed and 503 names reviewed. And it tells you specifically like what state they were done in. So if you click on I can't remember if this is the one. Whoops, I'm using two screens here. You can see this is my ward group right here on the top. And this is the Joyous Genealogist group. And right here, we have me and one other person in it, Lynn Shook, and she is a volunteer and does indexing for Family Search. So that's why you see there's like over 500 names, because she's contributing daily for that group, or for volunteering daily. And so with her participating in the group, it shows like all the work that she's doing. She's amazing. I'm so excited. So I want to invite more people to come into this group and join in the indexing, and let's see how many we can actually contribute together. And so I just want to inspire others to do this. If you don't want to join my group, that's okay. Make your own group with your family or your ward, however you want to do it. But this is a good idea to challenge, like say for your family, how many can you do a month, or how many can make this a ward competition or a state competition, whatever you want to do. I think it's a really cool thing. And so this is going to continue tracking all of that. So, and I'll get into this another time. Don't want to spend too much time on other stuff right now. So don't forget, I will leave a link for that if you want to join the group for the family indexing, the family name review for the 1950 census. This is what we're doing. This is all contributions done for the 1950 census too, just so you know. It's not indexing, it's the 1950 census name review. All right, so let's get started into the video. All right, so what you want to do is you want to log into Family Search. If you don't have a Family Search account, I'm going to do a video on that too. It's a free world tree that you can use, but it's a world tree, so everybody can edit this tree. So that's the downfall. But I talk more about other software programs that you can use to save your own tree onto. So once you log into Family Search, you're going to see the home page. And right here, this is one way you can go to request a name to print or seek out a name to print. So right here, I would just click on, say, endowment, find a name. And it would take me to one name. And then you can just go ahead and learn about this person, or you can just go ahead and take it to the temple. And then it says, I previously printed these ordinances, which I have printed the card, but obviously I haven't done it yet. But that is one way that you can quickly pick an ordinance to take to the temple. And then I'm going to show you another way. So if you're back to your home screen, you can also go to temple up here at the top. Click on that. You can go to my reservations. And it's going to show you all the reservations, but you will want to filter them. I mean, I would want to filter them. So you can also search, you can search by name, or you can search by ID right here. If you know the ID, or if you know the family name, you could search by that. Like if I put in, let's put in Maynard. I'm just going to put in a last name here, and it's going to bring up all the Maynards that need to be done. Cool. I hope my visiting teachers or my ministering brothers are watching this, because they've been working on the Maynards, and so it's really cool. All right, so there you go. You can also filter. Now let's go back to sorry here. Two screens is confusing for me sometimes. Go back to temple. And then go back to reservations. I want to show you this. I just want to go back to with everybody listed. So if you go to filter, you can filter your reservations that you have by view, by sorting them, or by ordinance. So you can do printed, non-printed, selected, waiting, perform next, as you can see. So, which is really cool. You can get to the sex, which is the one I use this a lot is, whoops, second screen again. Okay, so I use this one a lot because I want to take a female. And then if you just see all the males, you're like, where's all the females? Well, if you go up here to descending and click on it, it will go to ascending, and it will put all the female names first for you. So you can do that, and then you can also come down here. This is my favorite. Come down here and just click off the ones you don't want to see. And look, you can see all the ones that are ready for baptisms and confirmations. So I don't have a whole lot of those. I need to find some more. Let's see. Wait, do I have another page? Nope, that's it. Okay. So there's that. And then one other thing to keep in mind, I had somebody from my ward asked me this week about how or can I take a person who needs baptism, confirmation, and initiatory, and how do I take that card to the temple if everything's listed on there, and do the ordinance? Well, if you obviously cannot print, so you can't go to initiatory, and you can't print an initiatory ordinance until the baptism and confirmation is completed. So what you would need to do is take the baptism and confirmation with you to the temple and print the initiatory with it also, and then tell them that you're going to do the initiatory and that you would like for the office to go ahead and enter the information into the records, into the system. And then they will bring back the card for you to do the next ordinance for. Just because you cannot print it prior to the baptism and confirmation. So I kind of checked on that this week because that was a question of his. So that's quite interesting. So that's what you would do, because you can do multiple ordinances on the same day. I've done anywhere from the beginning, from doing a baptism all the way to the endowment session. So you just tell them, hey, I'm going to go ahead and do this person's ordinances all the way to the endowment or to the ceiling. So I just need the card back. And then what you want to do too is schedule like enough time between each session. So if you're doing baptisms, I always schedule 30 minutes between my baptism and the initiatory. So I schedule an hour for baptisms. That should give you plenty of time. And then 30 minutes in between that for initiatory. That gives you enough time to go and change and dry off and do all of that. So, all right. Now, that is one way to select your names to print for the temple going through reservations. Okay, and then you can also share it if you want to. You can click on it and share it. I could share it with the temple, I could share it with my group, or I can share it with the individual. So if you have the individual's email, that's how you would share it. And then look, right here, I can just share it with either the Joyous Genealogy, which I don't share my temple names with the genealogy group, but I can share it with the family tree that I have, family tree group that I have for my ward. So you can also do that. And then the next way you can also pick names if you're in a hurry is go to, I like to just go back here to ordinances that are ready. Instead of going to my reservations, you would just go here to ordinances ready, click on that, and then you can just select whichever one that you need, and it will find it for you, and then you can just take it to the temple. Just like that. And then you will just click on it, and then print it, and so on. You guys get the gist of that. So those are the two different ways, actually three, because you can do it from the home screen now. You can do it from the home screen right here. And that's basically like coming up here to the temple section and clicking on ordinances ready. And then if you click on the ordinances ready and you click on, say, initiatory, it's gonna give you 5 automatically. So if you don't want it to randomly pick the names for you, you would want to go to reservations, my reservations, so you can individually pick out who you wanted to take. So I hope that helps. Here's a couple tips for you too. This is something I do. Oh, look, she's running out of time. All right, we need to get her done. So yeah, you can pick these out, and then you can also learn about them, which the church encourages you to do so. So before I ever print any names off, the first thing I do is like I say a little prayer and I ask God to guide me in what names are ready, what people are ready to receive their ordinances. And so I pray upon it, and then I log in and I go to my reservations and I click on, I open that up, and then I filter out which ordinances I need to do, and I just kind of start scrolling down, see if there's anybody that I feel like that's ready. And sometimes I get an impression, sometimes I don't. And then when I get to the temple, I also pray again, to be able to have a spiritual experience, for God to help educate me, help enlighten me, and for me to, I can't think of all the words, but anyways, just to be able to be open to the Spirit and discernment, and have some spiritual experience while I'm there. And most of the time I do. I don't always, but most of the time I do. So, but yeah, I encourage you, whoever you click on, I like to go and see, learn a little bit about them. And most of the time I've been working on these people anyway, so I'm pretty familiar with them and who their parents are and so forth. Now, there's one last thing I want to show you. Now, if you come to the family tree, so if you come to the family, you go to family tree and you click on that, and you'll go to the, hold on, let me show you right here. Go to family tree, and then one way that you can see, if you don't have any reservations, for instance, you're like, I don't know, I need to find a name, you would come over here and click on On this box up here and go down to ordinances, and it will tell you who these are, the people that are reserved right here. These are people who need more information or something needs to be fixed, which is pretty much the same thing. And then the green ones are the ones that need reserved. Obviously, these are done. They're not, it hasn't been 111 years. So, but if you can see the white is what's been done. These are reserved and these need more information. So I went back here. So these are all done. So these all need reserved. Whoa. I have so many names of people. I can't keep up. All right. So I hope this video helps you out. If it helped you out, like it, share it. Share it if you're a parent and you have teenagers or young adults who are starting their genealogy. Share this video with them so they can know how to print and take names to the temple. This will be so helpful. I have some friends that are, teenagers and young youth who are starting now on their family search trees, and they don't know how to do this yet. So this is just basic stuff, and that's just what I'm teaching, and you got to start somewhere, right? So this is just a little tip for you guys, and I hope this helps. So take care until the next video, you guys. Stay blessed and stay good.